Hey, what's up, Chad? Blookeeper here to help you keep your blues away. We're back with our first stream of the week, and we have a very exciting stream lined up. Um, I'm getting to play through the Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher 3 for the first time in 10 years? Less? More? Maybe 7 or so? And I never actually finished the Blood and Wine DLC because my playthrough of the main story of The Witcher 3 was kind of cursed. Oh, hey! Hydrate! Oh, great, great, great! That's. Alright. Thanks for the reminder, Mute. Okay, that comes to the second part of the announcement. I hit affiliate very recently, and you can now redeem various rewards. So, yay! Thank you, SSG, for noticing my haircut. Oh my god, you're literally the first person to bring that, like the first viewer on Twitch to bring that up. So thank you so much for that. But hey, we got channel rewards. Keep watching to Luffy says, congrats. Thank you, Luffy. It's all thanks to you guys and Azu raiding my streams multiple times that I was able to hit affiliate. Big thanks to him as well. W Riz SSG, thank you. Congrats on the affiliate. Thanks, Mew. Thanks so much. So stay tuned in, guys. With Azu's blessing, I was able to unleash my blue balls upon you all, and so you guys can keep watching to earn as many blue balls as you possibly can. There are some interesting rewards. If you guys have any suggestions for what stretch, cool. All right, let's stretch. Honestly, stretching is super important. I'm surprised more people don't do this because when you're sitting for an hour in one place just playing a video game, it's important to work some muscles at least. So thank you for the stretch, Luffy. This is going to be an interesting experiment. I did tweak like various cooldowns and stuff and other limits. We'll see how it all plays out. But cool, yeah, we have a pretty full house in chat today, so that's great to see. But welcome to the stream, Luffy, SSG, Mute. I tuned into your whatchamacallit, like you were watching the NTE stream 1.1 thing, so thanks for covering that. I would have completely missed it if it were not for you. So thanks for thanks for sharing that. I was able to catch a whole bunch of news articles. I mean, like different pieces of news about NTE. I have no idea if what I'm going to be able to afford, but hey, at least that way I know what I can save up for and what I could skip. All creators, lol. If you're talking about Luffy, I think you might be talking about the redeem stuff. If you're like pointing out that it's all the default Twitch stuff that's there, you're not wrong. I was frantically setting all of this up today. So I want to add more customized things, but I'll need a little bit more time to do so. Nope, I meant we are all streamers. Oh, yeah. No, that's true. Yes. We can. Oh, you know what? Because you reminded me of that. Let's make sure I can do some shout outs. What the hell? SHO. I wish I could. There's a quicker way to do this, but okay. Let's start off with shouting out. Let's start off with Luffy, because he's the newest out of all of us as a streamer. Started off with a game called Doomblade, and now he's playing the original Ark Knights. Yes, I do have ads as well. Are you guys seeing ads right now? You might be. I should be getting a notification every time you guys see ads. But yeah, I got ads too. That is one of the curses of becoming a Twitch affiliate. Feel free to subscribe if you want to not see ads. I did make sure to enable that if you become a subscriber to my Twitch, then you don't have to deal with ads at least for a month. And I think that is like the biggest incentive possible. But yeah, do check out Luffy. He's very new to streaming and is checking out the OG Arknights, which I think I recently realized, Arknights didn't just begin with Enfield as a gacha game. There's a mobile version too. So definitely go ahead and check that out to understand some of the origins of Enfield. Now, can I do some more shout outs? Sometimes I get limited from doing this. SSG. Okay. Oh, I have to wait another minute before giving another shout out. I don't know why I have this limit. I feel like Azu does like one right after the other and doesn't face any issues. But yeah, oh well. I will continue today. Yesterday was pretty good. Glad to hear that, Luffy. Yeah, I saw you got like 72 views on your VOD, man. Congratulations. I average like maybe 20 or 30 or so. So good for you, man. Okay, let me check out another thing. Mute tried to give me a shout out. I always wanted someone to show me Arknights. Yeah. Give Luffy a follow. He's perfect for that. Let me do SSG as well. Oh, I have to wait another 2 seconds. Okay, come on then. At least I'm not doing the thing where you have to have that Azu does, where a clip. What? Hang on. SHOUT. Shout out at SSGSS. Okay, great. So do give SSG a follow as well. He plays some really interesting. He does like Wuthering Waves streams, and Wuva is really pretty. So feel free to check that out. SSG, if you're playing anything else, feel free to mention that too. I feel bad. I can't join SSG streams. He's in a different part of the world, and his streams are a little bit too late for me to join in. But hey, sometimes I'm awake pretty late. Although now that I remember, SSG, you pause streaming for a bit because you have exams going on, right? So if that's the case, his exams should end soon. So Expedition 33 and Witcher 3 soon when I get back to studying. Yeah, exam next week. Cool. So lots of variety there. I don't want to ruin SSGSS 67 followers to that number. Thank you for mentioning that, Luffy. If by the end of my stream, SSG still has the same number of followers, I will post that on Azu's Discord. Oh, and hey, yeah, speaking of Discord, I knew I was missing something. I think quite a few of you are already in my Discord. But in case you or anyone who joins later isn't, let me make sure I share that message. But yeah, I have a Discord. It's currently at least a great way to keep in touch and stay notified when I'm going live. So feel free to join in if you have not already. I'm going to add it as a pinned message. Yeah. I have such an endless to-do list setup at this point that I'm gonna need to maintain a checklist to make sure I don't miss anything. Cool. Okay, I think that covers everything. We got Discord. I hit affiliate. Other updates, like I have donations and subscriptions and everything all set up, and I have alerts set up corresponding to that as well. So I took a lot of work, but I think it should all be working now. So that should be good. /SHOUT. I wonder if I can do one more shout out. At the Mute Freak. All right, yeah. And anyone in chat who is there, who's lurking, or who hasn't followed Mute yet, feel free to give Mute a follow as well. He does some interesting gacha streams. And Mute, if there's anything else that you cover, like feel free to mention in chat too. But yeah, I learned a lot watching his stream the other day, so I'm glad I was able to do that. Cool. Now Mute sucks, unfollow. But cool. I think that is enough preamble. We can go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure that if I switch over, the audio is coming through correctly. Okay. Alright, we have video game audio as well. Perfect. Whew, alright, so now I'm all set up. Hopefully, if an alert happens, I don't miss it. Again, chat, I'm very new at this. Please be patient with me if I miss anything. Feel free to roast me in chat if I do miss a redeem. Okay. So excited. I barely touched Blood and Wine ages ago. I did like maybe 1 or 2 quests, but then never really went through with it. But now we can begin finally. Oh hey, oh man, 69. Damn, SSG, congrats on the follower number. Right, let's go to world map. I can head to Novigrad first. Oh no, actually, I'll be in Velen anyway. Let's go to... Lindenvale's pretty good. Yeah, of course. I keep forgetting this isn't NTE and I have to head to a signpost first before I can fast travel. So let me get that going. Mute sucks. I'm back. Tool duck, I'm gonna look cause or else I'm gonna get spoiled. I understand, yeah. Someone make this 70. Alright. So here we are in Lindenvale, which continues to be as depressing as ever. And of course there's no armor stuff here. There's no, like, one of those weapon sharpening tables. So, maybe Lindenvale was not the right choice. How about Mulberrydale? Or I think I know what the problem is.
When I grow up, I want to be a
I would 69. If someone makes a 70, unfile or follow, get back to 69.
That hurts.
Okay, great. So I got armor.
What happened to
Should be
your
a weapon
mug?
view right there, right? Okay. Cool. Normally I like to start off my streams by playing a round of Gwent, but since we're heading to a new region... Oh god, Roach, what are you doing all the way over there?
Nice pendant you got.
Okay, no, he's making his way through. Come on, Roach, come on, come to Papa. Alright, good enough, good boy.
Giddy up.
It's like an NTE when you summon a car and it's just stuck 100 meters away in traffic. Oh, how much time did it take Blue to hit affiliate? Bro, don't ask. It took me like... It doesn't matter. Like, the only reason it happened is because... it's because Azu kept reading my streams. So... Because he kept coming in with like 20-30 people every time, then that's how it got up there. I've been streaming since at this point probably on and off for a year, but my streams initially were very sporadic. Alright, let's kill some bad dogs. Ow. This is not going as well as I want to do. I think the main thing, Luffy, is if you want to hit stuff like affiliate and consistent follower growth, it's going to be important for you to cut out clips of your streams and post them onto vertical platforms. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I think Azu just posts on YouTube, if I'm not wrong, and that's how he has like 3,000 subscribers there. He did say that, like, you know, part of it is also because he has older content that helped him grow. But you know, when I checked out his YouTube back in December, it was like at 1,000 subscribers, and now here we are in May and it's grown to like 3,000. So Yeah, if you want to keep growing quickly and consistently, it's important to help the internet at large discover you. So, keep that in mind if that's something you'd like to do.
You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Of course, there are various other things that also help, like focus less on the time and more on, okay, how do you make your streams as best as they can be? Like, do you want to do the whole VTuber thing? Do you want to use a webcam? Will that help you connect with your audience better? It's up to you to decide what does or doesn't work. What is this depressing part of town? It's called the Stonecutter Settlement. Over 20 years ago, a certain Bartholomew, known as Badger, on account of certain characteristics, aspects of his coiffure, discovered a rich deposit of high quality stone on this spot. He bought the land for a song and then leased it back to the local peasants before heading off to Kovir, where he lives the life of a rich and powerful townsman to this day. That's nice. Okay. I'm thinking to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke on 50 followers or affiliate. What is a Pokemon Nuzlocke? You know what Pokemon games is. I grew up with Pokemon Original. Nuzlocke is like a challenge to make the game harder. Okay, that's interesting. I'd love to check that out, Lucy. I do not know much about Pokemon aside from the original 150 Pokemon that were there, as well as there were some cards, and it was either the first or the second Pokemon movie that got really popular for me. Like, I don't know, this one must have been 20 years ago or so. Okay, people here are working. Let's go ahead and meet with some wine boys. Ooh, golden hour.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
Ah, right.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin at Wine Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lanfort. Good to see you both. Been years.
In
Oh,
short, we share your joy. You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. So it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land stillness at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These
unfortunate.
plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute.
Oh, fun! We get to kill more people. My favorite.
Them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting.
Okay, let me check up chat. Ooh, Pokemon Black and White, XYZ. God, the Pokemon games are like one incredibly regrettable black hole of pop culture knowledge for me. I've always just looked upon them from afar, but I just never had a Nintendo. No DS, no 3DS, no Wii Switch, but maybe that'll change. Hey, if I don't want to be too pointed, but hey, if Twitch stuff grows, maybe I can explore some more Nintendo platforms legally. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and I can't use it, and I can catch a Pokemon once per route. No legendary are allowed? Aw, so it'll be a little hard to beat. That's a shame. I feel like part of the whole point of playing through Pokemon games is to get the legendaries, but hey, if that's how it is. The ball dude like the singer Post Malone. What? This guy or the other guy?
Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes
Pokemon
first to
games are
appeal to their
expensive.
sense
Yeah.
of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
You mean this guy?
Completely.
We must
The one
afford
you
them a
paused,
chance to
okay.
stand down. Many a
I feel like Post Malone is like, I don't know, a bit squarer. Oh, but maybe
Doesn't happen in these
maybe you're right.
lands.
If I imagine a
Ever.
bald
If
Post
they do not heed
Malone,
my
then I
reprimand,
think I can see
we
what
at
you
least
mean.
will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
All right, let's start with killing some people.
These are coming!
Legally,
Hear
I
that?
want to play
Your
by
bandits have arrived.
the Unova region.
Let us go
Something
out
like
to greet
Ultra
them.
Sun. Cool. I would totally tune in, Luffy, though. If you ever play Pokemon, I'd love to check that out. It's like, again, you know, it'd be so much fun to learn more about Pokemon. There was like a live action movie that came out that had Ryan Reynolds. Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu. That was pretty cool. But then there were Pokemon like Greninja and others who I didn't recognize at all, and I'd love to refamiliarize myself with them. Dang, look at that armor set, man. The helmet and everything.
He mean us?
Aye, Palmerin de Lonfort,
Oh, hey,
call upon
AI
you to repent.
viewers, welcome. Bye. Go away. Like over 1,000, right? How is any reasonable person supposed to keep track of all the different Pokemon? But it is like, and it's like, I think with every game, there's always a Tagedo Pokemon who's like, oh, this is the cute Pokemon that we think everyone will like. Oh, an ad is starting already? What the hell? Didn't I just begin streaming? Alright, well, heads up chat, in 5 minutes there's going to be an ad break. That's only visible to me here. Okay, so I'll try to like pause and just hang out during that time. I need to figure out how to manage ad breaks as well. So hopefully I'll make sure that no one in chat is missing too much. But once again, to everyone who has tuned in,
Set your hearts.
holy shit, sorry. That guy had purple feathers in his helmet. Okay, anyway, everyone who's tuned in, thanks for joining in. I hit Twitch affiliate recently, just reiterating. So things with my stream are going to be a little different, a little new. Some things may not work as well as the others. But feel free to lurk as long as you want. Redeem those blue balls whenever you can. And glad you're here hanging out with me. Okay. I have to pirate the Pokemon game, sadly. Yeah,
See that they
no.
are blackened.
Even if you could afford it, I don't think Nintendo has an official
To prey upon
presence
commoners
in
is no
India.
honor.
So
To loot their meager stores,
whatever you think is best.
abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Follow your
Oi,
heart.
players,
Yeah.
Can you toss balls
Follow
all
my pirate set. I mean, you know.
Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts.
Aye, Captain. I mean, how much can you lecture a person named Luffy about whether or not piracy is okay? Yeah. Aye, Captain. Just do what works best for you. Yeah, let's say take my
Noble
advice.
Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says,
Or what?
or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor.
Oh, they're
We'll
listening.
come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk who say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I
Dude,
swear
that
upon
that
the
guy's
heron you will
plumage
pay with
is
your own
amazing. I've
blood.
never seen like a.
By the crane, villains,
It's
ready
like a
your arms.
peacock feathers, but purple in color. All right. Ah, we have some crossbow people here. Okay. Knock these guys. Did I kill him in one hit? No, I didn't. Ooh, man. Okay, this game is gory. Drop your shield, bro. Alright, if that doesn't work. Oh, that's right. That's what I have to do. Okay. So, if I can stun them with Axie. And then do this. Alright. Ooh. Did end up losing half my health, but that's fine. Ooh, the bandit leader.
Why do they not emerge?
Right.
It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Oh shit, that guy has an arrow just stuck in his... Of course, we all do not condone this. Isn't the story complete, Blue? Yes, Luffy. The main story of The Witcher 3 is complete. Back when this game originally released, 2 pieces of DLC came out. One was Hearts of Stone, which sort of fits in with the main story, and then another was called Blood and Wine. So after you complete the main story, the Blood and Wine DLC is like something to do after the story is completed. It's a new chapter in the Witcher story that kind of nice. You have a nice adventure, and you also get a chance to really close the book on Geralt's story as a whole. Kind of wanted to kick them from behind the 2 cards. Yeah, additional content. Exactly, SSG.
Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods
Gonna
our
get back to
streets with
studying.
blood,
Take care. All
and
right,
sows
SSG.
panic in the hearts of
Yeah,
rich
SSG.
and poor alike.
Good luck
Come
with your
to our aid,
studies.
Witcher.
Hope it goes
Thus
smoothly.
humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress.
Additional
Her
content for you to
illustrious
hit the
highness,
guards from behind.
Duchess Anna
Yeah,
Henrietta.
sure. Anna!
Shall you answer her call?
Why would I
Anna
say no?
Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty
Ooh.
reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Sounds good to me. I like
Might
money.
be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
Really?
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night
In a locked room?
Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to
You know, we
others,
should be paying
not just
attention,
to
but
her grace's
goddamn, this
subjects.
armor
Got
design
it.
is
Foreign
amazing.
aristocrat dies. At best, it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've
How
ever
you
taken from
delete
sovereigns.
messages from chat? So there are two places. Wait, did I pin too kind? I pinned the wrong message. Hang on. Did I share my Discord somewhere? Alright, maybe I'll reshare it. So Luffy, I stream from a desktop, a Mac OS system. So what I see might be different from the interface that you're using if you're streaming from mobile, or you might be streaming from your laptop, right? So usually if I need to say, if like a bot or someone joins in, I just click on their name from my view that I have. Okay, that doesn't work. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I specifically do. There are two things that happen, Luffy. I have a separate browser window where I've created another account that I use on Twitch. This account is called Laughing Griefer. I then designated Laughing Griefer as a mod, so that when I have Twitch logged in with this account, I can then click on someone's name and then I get a set of actions. I can warn that person, ban them, report them, and so on. Usually when I ban a person, then their messages disappear from chat. Now, another thing that I do, and I do not recommend doing this, but if you're talking about, hey, Blue, your chat is appearing on stream. How do you, adjust or clear that? I use a tool called Social Stream. So if I click a button here called Clear All, then that causes the entire chat to disappear. So I feel like neither way is straightforward. In fact, they're kind of both very complicated. I'm sure there's a simpler way where if you're using your own account and you're watching your own stream to moderate it, there should be like a separate moderator view or something like that, but I haven't explored that too much. I find it better to just moderate using a different account. Can I give mod to my channel that I'm streaming from? Yeah, I mean, you should be able to, right? You as a user. Right, there's a whole moderation panel over here. But I'm not too sure, man. I use a separate account that lets me do what I need to do. Whisper, turbo, invite. Yeah, even when I'm just watching my own stream from my own account, it gives me the option to block or report you. Oh wait, monitor, restrict. Yeah, I just don't know which of those options will be able to like delete someone's messages from chat. So you'd have to like do some amount of trial and error. The good thing though, my friend, is that when you're streaming on Twitch, bots will inevitably join in. So you can feel free to explore and see how what does what. Like what happens if you warn a bot or ban them or report them and so on. I just usually ban anyone who turns up, and I do so from a separate account that I created that I use for moderation. I hope that's helpful, Luffy, but do look it up. There's a ton of resources available on YouTube that'll give you a better answer. I tend to just find what works and then stick with that. And oftentimes that is the solution that I find is not super efficient. But if anyone in chat would like to sound off about how they go about doing so, feel free to like share your thoughts as well. Oh, and I should do this instead. I don't know how I ended up clicking the wrong thing, but hey, if anyone in chat is yet to join our Discord, feel free to tune in. I mean, like click on the link and sign in. It's a great way to stay up to date with when my stream is going up. And okay, so that's fine. Does this look normal or is something else going on? Okay, no, that pinned message overrode the other one. Cool. Okay, let's resume.
I'm hardly anywhere I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No, just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long
Should I
wanted
make a
this land
Discord server
searching.
too? Does it help? I think Luffy, I only really started it because I had a couple of people who reached out saying that they would like to join in, like join the Discord server if I had it. Here's the problem. You have various issues when you're a very small streamer. The first you have bots who sometimes tune in. The second is sometimes you have folks who are like, hey, your stream looks great. I'd love to join. Add me on Discord. Or someone else will be like, hey, I'm an artist and I'd love to sell you my art. Let's talk on Discord. So it does become a bit of a problem to try and filter out, okay, who genuinely wants to join your Discord and who is, kind of has some other ideas. So I would say you don't have to prioritize that right now. First, think about your content, what you're doing on stream, how to make sure you're being as engaging as you can be, or like think about what you want to do first on stream. And once you get that most of the way correct, then you can think about the Discord server thing. I only really started it, I don't know, it's been less than a month, I think. I think I will only make when multiple people will tell. That's a great approach because then you know that, okay, there's more than one person who's interested in it. Right now I have like maybe I think around 10 users in my own Discord server. I think you might be there as well. It's pretty quiet right now, understandably, because most of us have joined in from Azu server and most of the conversations are happening there. So it's something in the pipeline that you can do later. My suggestion for you would be to just think about, okay, in the next one day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, what do I want to be ticking off in terms of a to-do list with my streams? So then slot that somewhere in that sort of timeline priority list. You can really focus on your Discord server after you think about what sort of content you focus on. Content growing more right now, exactly. And then if you start posting that content on a regular basis on, like, Instagram or YouTube, I'd say at around that same time you can start going, hey, I have a Discord server, join in and we can hang out and talk about, like, my favorite anime. You can talk about One Piece or something. Oh, Luffy, I was meaning to ask, did you check out the live action One Piece on Netflix?
Ready to go, as soon as you're packed.
I was wondering if
Then
what
post
thoughts
haste
you
to
might have
Toussaint.
had on it.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint! Finally, this is great. We can finally leave this depressing ass war-torn region of The Witcher 3 and check out what's going to come next. My eyes literally hurt when I saw this. What? Z3T487. Who are you? Are you kidding me? What? First of all, why do you have a name like Z487? The first thing I think of when I see that is like, you're probably a bot. But if you're actually a real person, oh my god. Songs of the past. You're kidding, right? It will launch in 2027 on PlayStation 5. Oh my god, I need to tell SSG. Okay, Zeta 87 was already taken. Okay, you're a real person. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Thank you, Zeta, for joining in. Sorry for hazing you a little bit about your name. But now that I understand it, welcome. My name's Blookeeper, and I'm here to keep your blues away. I play a lot of single player games, Witcher 3 being among them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is that a video? It's too early for a video, right? God, this is perfect if you think about it. Okay, so it looks like there's just a picture. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Songs of the Past, use necessary cookies. Okay, expansion, launch in 2027 on PlayStation 5. They're developing it with Fool's Theory. All right. Return to the role of Geralt of Rivia. Fool's Theory is comprised of industry veterans who also worked on The Witcher 3. And this is going to be the third expansion to the Wild Hunt. So you will need the base game then. Cool. More details on Songs of the Past will be released in late summer 2026. So it feels very likely that we should see a trailer for this soon. That is awesome. Oh my god, Zeta. Zeta, I literally became an affiliate last week and I set up my whole channel rewards like today. I wish I knew how to give you like 1,000 points or something. There must be a way. Can I just gift it to you somehow? Gift a sub? Gift turbo? No, I can't afford that. But I can give you blue balls. Oh, god damn it. Power-ups and channel points. Sorry, in the words of people who I've listened to recently, this is a little scuffed. So please bear with me. But thank you so much for the great news, Zeta. Songs of the Past, we're going to be playing as Geralt. I thought we would be... I was expecting Ciri, but that's fine. So that's cool. We might not see more Witcher 4 trailers. I mean, we might just see a trailer, but okay. I think this definitely means that Witcher 4 is not coming out this year, which makes sense. Given you got GTA 6 in November. Oh, how much is the cooldown for Hydrate? That's actually a good question, Luffy. Thank you for asking. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Okay. Even I was wondering, like, did I really give it that aggressive a cooldown? Viewer rewards, okay. Power-ups and channel points. Yep, that's the one. Whew. Let's see. The cooldown for hydrate is 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I'm not kidding. It is literally 10 minutes. One person can redeem hydrate 3 times per stream, and the total number of redemptions is 10. So that's just to start off with. If it's still not showing up, I'm not sure why. Witcher 4 was not coming before 2027. Did they? Okay, I must have completely missed that, Zeta. Should be around 5 minutes. I mean, we'll see. I'll tweak that a bit, Luffy. I'll take that under advisement. I feel like I don't know if how much my bladder can really handle. I might end up having to take breaks more often, but okay, I'll keep that in mind. Cool. Makes sense. I think I completely missed that, Zeta. But that's good to know. I mean, yeah. I'm happy for them to take as much time as they need to. I had thought that maybe the DLC would be coming out this year, and that's why I was trying to like wrap up my whole Witcher playthrough. But this is great. I can play The Witcher 3 this year, be done with Blood and Wine, and then in like 6 months or so, maybe I'll get to play Songs of the Past. So yeah, next year should be like a really cool Witcher year for all of us. Thanks so much for stopping by, Zeta. Feel free to hang out, lurk, chat. Really glad to have you here, man. Super appreciated. Okay. All right, we should be good. Let's continue. Hey, we're in Toussaint. Look at how beautiful this place is. You can hear birds chirping.
A land of fluff and wine.
So bright and colorful. The sky is actually blue for a change.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past
Ah,
years.
Beauclair, that's where
Walk
we are.
about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
Ah,
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
guy's plumage is still amazing. Ooh. Right, it's like a cyclops or something. Is that a cyclops? This is... whatever this creature is, it has some amount of armor on it as well. You got chains, you got a whole chainmail skirt kilt thing going on. Dang. Goliath. And the Witcher's gone south. Who's the trophies at? Travel to the duchy. Okay.
Leo, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster.
All for one and one for all!
Ow. Okay.
I shall make plenty of you!
Okay. Really thankful to Gwen right now. Oof. This guy knows how to hit. Okay. Come on, Aiden, help me out a bit. Eesh. Okay, we burned it to death. Yay! What's the deal with that guy?
Big beast.
Start my stream too.
Single-handed.
Continue
I'm
8K.
too
Games
wise.
look fun. Enjoy it.
Neither
Thanks,
is love
Luffy.
born
Hope you have a
just
good
a
stream
creature.
as well. I'll try to
So,
tune in
Leon,
later if
out with it.
I'm
Which
if you're still
fair
streaming
damsel
once I'm done.
inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
Yeah, these
You I
guys
do
do
not
sound
know,
like
sir,
they're from
nor
a
seem you
whole
knight,
different,
yet still I'm
a
profoundly
completely different
grateful, nay,
world.
indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Indebted for a sucker. Okay.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
Okay then.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Wonder what effects we might get from Goliath. I'm not expecting much. 5% bonus, okay. Racing horses. I got the Zerrikanian one, so this is better. Can I just equip this and see if it actually appears? Oh, it does! Look at that! This is kind of pretty.
Such good fortune you found us.
Alright. While it looks good, I have to stick with my Swineherd trophy because 15% bonus gold is always super valuable. Aha! Greater Red, Dahlia. I'll take all of that. Can I climb in here? Ah, it's locked. That's a shame. Follow Milton to the place where the body was found. Okay. Toussaint Ducal Guardian Steel Sword. Alright. It'll be fun to add that to my collection. I also need to keep an eye out for another one of those armorer stables and weapon wheels as well. Let's see. The Beast of Beauclair. Very humanoid. Eyewitnesses to gruesome monster attacks always have a hard time describing the creature in question. Attack at night. Deadly, elusive, and fiendishly clever. Alright. Tell me about Goliath. What's his deal? Goliath had once been a knight who violated his vows, for which he was punished by the Lady of the Lake. Transformed into a giant, he fled into the mountains and would only descend into the inhabited lowlands when hunger forced him to it. There's no knowing how much truth lies in that legend, yet it is incontrovertible fact. That doesn't sound right. That this dangerous giant gobbled up shepherds and sheep alike and was so widely feared, governesses used him to scare children into eating their vegetables. We came across as a wild, unthinking beast. Goliath used simple tools, and any item could turn into a deadly weapon in his powerful hands. When fighting Geralt, Goliath wielded a millstone, making his every blow truly crushing. Luckily, Geralt already had some experience slaying giants and made quick work of Goliath as well. Geralt and Goliath, and there's also Guillaume. Lots of hard G's here. I'm surprised Gurk isn't in chat today. Oh well.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Alright, mutations and Grandmaster Witcher gear. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter, read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau. There's also a master craftsman who lives in Toussaint, who can craft Witcher gear of unequal quality. What's more, you will receive a special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set. Yay! That's super helpful because I have this thing. So when I have all 6, after using stamina to cast a sign, the next sign cast within 3 seconds will be cast in standard mode without using any stamina. The size of my earthen traps is increased by 40%. Ooh, and while you're within an earthen trap, stamina regeneration is increased and sign intensity is also increased. Great! Already feels like there's so many exciting things to do. I think let's just, enjoy the experience of the Blood and Wine DLC.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, the service of her gracious magnificence.
Ooh, the cockatrice.
When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound.
Places where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with a red exclamation point. Nothing's turning up right now, but man, look at that. How about we make this a little bit more detailed? Yeah. The Cockatrice Inn. There was a time when the Cockatrice's owner, Adam the Guy, loved to recount the tale of how the inn got its name. In his youth, his story went he served as squire to a knight errant, and together they defeated a bloodthirsty cockatrice. The beast's head decorated the auberge's entrance for many years until a certain traveller from Oxenford ascertained is unfortunately but a rather amateurish hobbling together of pheasant, weasel and pig parts. His pride wounded, the guy took down his trophy, but the inn kept its name. Aww.
Slow now. Whoa.
The one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Okay. Doesn't feel like there's a lot here. Aha, some tracks.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
A scurver. That's new.
Honor! Perish, Harlot's boots!
Ooh. What the hell is this thing? Gonna explode? Okay, back away, back away. Oh no, oh no.
You all! For my name is
That's like it's from a horror game or something. That's really. Oh, great. There he is. What's up, bro? Okay, back away.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
These creatures are exactly like devourers and not devourers, rot fiends and another one that explodes.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
You must keep searching.
Junk, junk, and more junk.
Okay. We'll go this way, right? Before I do, I think one of my weapons is super in a not good place. Let me try and fix that. 15, 40. 40 should work. Alright.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Junk, junk, and more junk.
Search the riverbank for signs of the guardsmen's activities. Okay. Continue to do so while I chew on this ham sandwich. So junk, and more junk. What about this thing? This is glowing.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
But look at how blue that water is. What the hell? Eh? There's something important there. Handkerchief monogram DLC.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC.
Oh my
Noble
god.
accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
CDPR is very on the nose with their references. Alright, chat, just let's take a quick second. It's funny, if this was NTE, my character would be dying by now because it consumes stamina to just exist and float in the water. I wonder if your stamina bar goes down in NTE when you're in the swimming pool. That would be really funny.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Oh, who's that?
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix?
Delacroix! Oh, that's what that stands for.
Was
Of
it he the beast
course.
slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once.
Super
but
on the
our
nose
paths
references.
diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
Well, Pro has a lot of work to do. Okay.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
So that is odd. You guys must have had an ad to deal with, and I don't think I quite saw it. Weird. I need to adjust my setup a little bit. Hang on, is that a note? No, that's just a chair. I don't think there's a piece of paper on it. Okay, locked again. And somehow in a different light,
Once you
everything
have
just
finished examining the corpse, be sure
looks
to
so
report
different.
to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times.
We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Palmerin's presence, however. He
Aw,
finds such familiarity offensive.
understandable.
Around here, it's wine, wine.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in
Traders,
all
smugglers,
Toussaint.
and boatmen.
They say her grace has called in someone's beast. Killer from the north.
Which no lad's brave enough.
Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. Wields dark
Lots of
powers.
conversations.
That calls for a witcher. Or a mage.
Notice board. Oh, hey, hang on. Ah, man.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
What's with these people and pate?
Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
Who are
We
these
would be
guys?
honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish.
Ah, I see.
I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter.
Yeah.
With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac.
Why do they keep
Spare us the
roasting
petty
this
insults.
guy?
Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse.
Really?
The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed,
Oh
looked
boy.
out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please. We shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand
So the victim
rocking
was
upon the
suffocated?
water.
Get a
Or
good look at the body
strangled?
parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the
Who could
north,
that
his
be?
vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
God sent the beast to punish us from straying from the old paths. Okay, sure.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
You can see the
Knights have turned
traditionalist
their backs on the old
mentality at
customs.
play here.
Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't
Really?
listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
You know, I said it before, but it's so nice to just see people wearing different clothes and that look like actual clothes and not the rags
say
that
anything
you
else about the beast?
see in that other region that
Besides
we
it
were
being a
in
messenger of the
Velen and
gods.
The Toussaintois are
and
no
Witcher.
fools. They see
Toussaintois,
clearly the beast
wow.
kills on days honoring
That's an
patron
amazing name for a
saints.
Picky
population.
monster.
Sorry, I should. What?
They say anything else?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Really?
Picky monster.
It actually kills only on like
Thanks
holidays?
for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before
Really?
we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Milton. Follow Milton to the inn. Go to Corvo Bianco. Oh good, a book. Godfrey. The last day of the tourney had come, and it is now clear Gottfried would tilt against a mysterious chessboard knight in the joust. Gottfried was a ducal champion at the time, so all were counting on his victory. No one knew a thing about a chessboard knight except that he had come from the south in dark armor and had a shield bearing 64 black and white squares. When the herald trumpeted the signal, the knights charged at each other. Gottfried's lance shattered against the chessboard knight's shield. The mysterious knight swayed in his saddle. No mere mortal could have survived such a blow. Yet the knight did not fall from his horse, but instead struck a blow of his own on the next pass, knocking Gottfried to the ground. The victor approached his defeated foe, struck out his hand, and helped him stand. Before the herald could announce his victory, he took off his helm, and all beheld his eyes of coal and face of burnt cinders. Oh my god, I have come from a long time long past to remind you of humility, which is a long forgotten virtue. My name was consumed by dragonfire when I perished, victim of my own pride. To saying these words, the knight rode off. No one stopped him yet. He will repeat his warning to this day. Okay. I think we read this already. Whereas, never have you been known to deny help to the innocent. Only widows remain this out. Answer now our present summons. Free us from the beast. Come to our aid, Witcher. Duchess Anna Henrietta.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
And
Well composed pate, I must admit.
is pate the only thing you people eat? Are you going to talk
The
about
cook
pate
has
as
worked
well?
wonders as
Okay.
always.
I mean, I have to appreciate the focus on food. I can't say no to that, but I'll say anything bad about that. But still, are you going to talk about pate?
Good day.
No, that's a good day.
Well composed pate, I must admit.
Welcome. Welcome.
Wish I could have some pate.
Welcome,
Swilling
white one.
wine, rolling in the hay.
Oh, crayfish chowder. How do you make this? Deshell the crayfish, remove heads, pincers, and tails. Okay, right. Crayfish are like crawfish, which are like lobsters, I guess. Ooh, grind these in a mortar. In a saucepan, fry onion and garlic with a sprig of thyme in butter until transparent. Add the crayfish flesh and fry. Pour in a good vintage muscadet, then add bouillon. Blend the contents of the saucepan. What? Transfer to a stew pot, add dill and simmer. Once done, thicken the soup with a half quart of cream and a tablespoon of butter. Alright, so that's how you make chowder. Add wild herbs to taste and don't spare the dill. Even a whole bunch will not be too much. I wonder how you used to blend back then. Hair patty recipe. Oh, great. Free the hair of its skin and massage its flesh with your blade till but small bits remain. Slice up the back of a fattened pig along with a handful of carrots and perhaps a parsnip and an onion. Throw the lot into a well-seasoned cast iron pot along with some diced boletes. Add bread to the broth until it is so thick your spoon stands. Then give it the best stir you can. Stir a half dozen eggs into the slop and mix it thoroughly, along with some ginger, salt and marjoram. Rub some fat back on a pan till it's nice and greasy, then pour the mixture into the pan and put it in a hot oven for the time it takes to recite 2 litanies. Then the pate will be golden brown and well baked. Alright, that doesn't sound too bad.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed
I'd love to give it a
fisherman's
try
job.
sometime.
But
And I'm
alas,
sure there's a
we are
YouTube
run out.
video where someone has already
Replace them with
made
something
this
else.
recipe.
Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your nordlings are a pleasant lot,
Of course,
but
French
about cuisine
cuisine.
You know nothing.
That's why there's so much focus on recipes.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked
Yeah,
a serious question.
sometimes Geralt does deserve to be
And the
roasted.
tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Alright.
Show me what you got in stock.
Oh great, I can sell off some of this stuff. I really don't need it. So we have a good source of alcohol here. Hair pate. Of course I'm gonna grab that. What else is there? Tart tata? Herb toast. Yeah, you know I love some garlic bread. Chicken liver pate. Do I need any of these items? No, but still, it's fun. Fish tart, camembert, oh my god, chocolate souffle. Oh, this whole place. Brioche. Ratatouille, of course. Look at beef bourguignon. I don't know how to pronounce that. Baguette with fish pate. I've heard so much about this. Of course I have to try some of it. Oh god, dude, I am so hungry now. I did not expect this guy to have amazing food. Alright, let's play some Gwent and let's go all in. I hope I can figure out how the whole prediction gamba thing. This would be fun to see if I could
Not likely to taste your
win
famous
my first
fisherman's
round
chowder,
of Gwent
so maybe we can
in
play some
Blood and
Gwent.
Wine.
What's in the works today? Swilling wine, rolling in the hay?
Monsters, Milf Guardian, Northern Realms. Ooh! New tracks! And we're playing against Skellige. Alright! Okay, this is a pretty good pull. We don't need the archer. This is useful. This is also pretty good. Alright, yeah, let's go with this. Do I start? Yes. Ah. My opponent has passed. Why? Okay. A king's got to be wise, a king's got to command respect, king's got to have stones. Shuffle all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. Okay. Now let's start off with this. Ah, shit. I messed that up. How could I mess that up? Alright. Why does my guy keep passing? He just wants to go all in. Here you go. Got it. So that gives him that. Here, you can have some of this as well. Okay. This may not go as well as I hoped, but we'll do our best. So there's no chance I'm gonna scorch him, so he should be okay. Oh, a berserker. Transforms into a bear when a Mardrem card is on its row. Alright. Here, I'll give you this. Ooh, another spy. Oh, there's a Mardrem. Great. Interesting. So if I play a Scorch, it should still be pretty effective. What? Okay. How do we want to win this? 8 plus 6 is 14. That's 18. Alright. We don't have a ton of choices here. I won. Why did that guy give up so early?
Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain...
Oh, alright.
Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
Hey, we have another Gwent tournament to attend. And I won 50 crowns. Hey, that's not bad.
Scared the fright of me.
Alright, this guy's still tearing into his pate. Can't fault him for that.
I'd rather have that
Stop
charter.
it. Information for tournament participants. Dear fellow Gwent lovers, allow me to present myself. Count Monnier, the organizer of this Gwent tournament. As you most probably know, I have introduced a new faction, which is the Skellige faction. I'm convinced this step shall add variety to our pastime. Further perfecting its perfection, I shall be delighted if you choose to play this faction during our event. Aww. That's like a message from the developers directly to players like us. Thought for today, every journey begins with a first step. Take it at the cockatrice. Alright. Wanted, the white wolf. Wanted to... What? Geralt of Rivia serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for his contract. Should go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. We kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Beldel was not born yesterday and can easily tell who's a witcher and who's faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Alright, I should pay a visit to this Count. I think he's pretty pissed off. Notice from Ducal Camerlengo that she needs you. Your aid is required. Okay, square. Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caroberta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs. That is a long ass sentence. Okay, so there's an auction happening. Somebody died. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise. I'm expected to report to the field office near Plegman's Bridge. Okay. Valued guests of the Cockatrice Inn are kindly advised to be on their guard when approaching our inn, and even more so when leaving it. We bypass the Marcescent forest as man-eating monsters lurk therein. We issue sage journeys, Linka the Inky's daughter, and a contract for a witcher, caravan escort. The Beauclair Cooper's Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. Okay.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
We got a lot of potential stuff for us to do. So we got some guard work, caravan escort, and the White Wolf. Okay, Wine Wars Belgard. Well, this is fun. It's like we can go anywhere, do anything.
My foo-foo out!
Alright. So we have a couple of quests, including the Beast of Toussaint. Corvo Bianco is right there. I think when I last played this, I kinda mainlined my way and just ran straight ahead in order to get the upgraded armor. But I think this time we can go through this patiently. We got a couple of different directions regarding where we could go. Quite a few, in fact. And this one's level 46. I'm at 39. Never fear. Skellige's here. Collect all the missing cards in the Skellige deck. Alright. So we have a lot of exploration to do. I'm so excited. Knight for hire. Where might this be? Is it in the main city? It is. I'm cool to go there later. We had a Witcher contract. Big Game Hunter. Now, if I could go through my inventory and just look at all the notices. Grantier, Death of Oberon. The White Wolf. Serve as a guide. This could be interesting. Big Game Hunter. Ah, got it. Okay, so we're gonna help someone go on a hunt. Should be fun. Oh my god, Roach. How do you always pick like the worst places?
Let's go.
Roach wouldn't be Roach if he didn't find a fence or a house to spawn on top of. Rebreak! Hey! Welcome to the stream, man! How are you doing? We're making our way through the Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher 3. A very helpful chatter named Zeta pointed out that we're gonna get another DLC for this game, which originally released like in 2013 or 14, like 12 years ago. It's gonna get another DLC next year, so that is super fun.
Whoa there, Roach.
The San Retor Valley. The center of world wine production. It is on this valley's wine-covered slopes that one can find Castel Ravello, Coronata, and Vermentino, the estates of famous winemaking families which have for centuries been the envy of every other vintner. Okay. Nice. How are you doing, Rebreak? How's everything going with you? I'm not sure why you'd need so many windmills in a vineyard, unless maybe the mills were responsible for mashing the grapes that you get. It's a lot, unfortunately. I'm good too, man, I'm good. I was a little bit unwell, just like general stuff. I would have streamed on Monday, but when you have a newborn at home, sleep becomes a secondary priority, and I was just like too tired to do a stream on Monday. And then today I woke up with just really bad heartburn, but it cleared up eventually, so it didn't impact the stream much. Okay, we are going over land here to this area. Alright, I don't know why it asked me to skip the road, but fine. God damn, everything looks like hyper saturated and bright.
Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me. Hey, welcome!
The bells, you say? Interesting.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Not my Roach. I haven't been able to walk inside any place up until now, except for like one inn. It's a little odd. I think I missed the ending last time. No worries. Generally speaking, things turned out pretty well. All things considered, you know, my adopted daughter survived, and in one of the endings she might go on to become an empress, serving kinda under her father, who's a bit of a dick. So, but instead we got a happier ending where she and Geralt, she becomes a witcher herself. So that's good. I also actually successfully romanced someone in this game. And so there's an ending epilogue that says the two of me and this person named Yennefer retire together in harmony. And that part is actually going to tie in a little bit into this particular DLC. So no worries. You might still be able to find a VOD on my Twitch as well. So, oh, actually, on Discord, if you do want to see the ending or just skip through it, I did share a link to the VOD on my welcome channel on my server. So, lots of options to watch it if you just want to catch up. A wine
Heard you
merchant.
calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Oh, great.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Alright. That's it? That's so little.
Not an amount I can afford.
Oh my god, okay. That's barely any money. It's like, everything looks so happy and rich here. I was expecting something a little more decent. Can you do like 20 more?
We would
Okay,
agree
great.
terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Okay, in the Chukote cave?
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilmar. I shall be better than fine.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much, much the safer with us at your side.
Balderdash.
Count, if I may, I believe Vilmar's in the right. There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
Give me a drink!
Okay, I guess we'll assume we can visit the count later. Ooh, a nice errand saddle. What's this? Night errands. Hey, a little better stamina. Okay. I'll grab that. Roger, where you at? Ooh, look at how armored he is. Normally, I would assume that would reduce a horse's stamina, but hey, whatever works. Hopefully, I get some nice plate armor as well.
How's a man to live?
Okay, let's track a new quest, for which we're only going to make 175 gold, which honestly is a little disappointing, but fine. Aha. Okay, hopefully I'm not under-leveled. Okay, there they are. Nice! Oh, but this won't be easy. Stab, stab. Ouch. Okay. They're a bit tanky, but not too difficult to defeat. Oh, hey! Oh my god, no. Blue, I'm affiliated with Twitch. Should have scammed them. Wait, you're right. Congrats on affiliate. Oh my, Amy subscribed. Thanks so much for the subscription. I do not know why my alert didn't play, but thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Oh my god, welcome to the chat, Zeb, Amy. Thank you, Amy Fleur, for getting us started. Okay. Yay! Oh my god, you're my first subscriber, Amy! I need to establish a leaderboard of like first. Like, GSD is my first chatter, Rebrigged is my first Discord server entrant. Oh yeah, we have blue balls now! Yeah, welcome! Enjoy! The audio for that should be coming through. Also, sir, but I can't connect my account to Twitch. Hey man, Zeb, no worries. I'm just glad you're here and hanging out. Blue balls! Yeah, big thank you to Azu for the inspiration. And I think Amy inspired Azu to get Azu Ball, so thank you to Amy as well. Cool. So this is interesting. I'm gonna need to figure out a different way to get the audio to come through for my alerts and stuff then. Activity, Amy subscribed. How long ago was that? Must be 1 minute ago. Okay, cool. These guys that influence you. Yeah, it's all thanks to them. I mean, I aside from the influence, right? Azu basically carried me to affiliate on his back with all the raids that he kept doing. So shout out to him as well. There's Azu's viewer, and he asked me to draw the Azu balls. Great, yeah. The design of my blue balls also takes some inspiration from Azu balls. So I have that going for me as well. But welcome to chat. Good news. A person named Zeta pointed out that The Witcher 4 is definitely releasing in 2027, and it's also been confirmed that a new DLC for this game, The Witcher 3, is coming out in early 27 as well. It's going to be called Songs of the Past. It'll follow Geralt. So lots of good news today. Blue balls also looks great. Yay, thank you guys. Sitting on Canva just like tweaking colors and stuff. It took me a while. You drew them. You are a part of it. Good draw though. But Amy, are you back home? Like, how did the wedding go? Are you all okay? I imagine you might be feeling a little tired from all the festivities. They're still making DLC for this game. That's cool. Yeah, so there's a bit of a story there, Zeb. I think what happened was, I think rumors started swirling around in early Jan or Feb that CD Projekt Red would be releasing a DLC for this game. And as I was wrapping up Hades 2, I happened to mention to Azu that I felt like revisiting The Witcher because there's this DLC and I'd already made a ton of progress. And Azu was like, yeah, hey, he'll come and watch. So I thought, okay, yeah, stars are aligning. So it works out pretty well. Got home already. I was pretty tiring today and just want to chill. Makes sense. Hope you're doing okay too, Blue. You were a bit sick before. Yeah, it was a mix of things. I was a little sleep deprived from being up at night taking care of my son, and then I made some not so smart food decisions and had a massive amount of heartburn like last night and today. But overall we're doing okay now. Okay, I'm getting my ass handed to me by these spiders. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not fun. They're level 43. This is not easy. Taking care of a baby must be really hard. It's not easy. I'm really glad that my wife is here as well. Okay, I'm running away. Call me whatever you want, but I need to make a strategic retreat before I get my ass handed to me. Okay. Lock-in gamer, it looks bad. Yeah, no, these spiders in particular are notoriously terrible. But you can lock in Blue. Yeah. These guys are... Okay, this is gonna take a while to heal up. Anyway, I don't have any of my other stuff with me. So, should be fine to meditate. Let's do this. Okay? Oh, he's back! Come back here, you. Okay. As he's burning, I can quickly do this. Oh god, there's more of them! I would not say that I have a phobia of spiders, but man, they're always like the creepiest creature I ever see in a fantasy video game. It's always fantasy video games that have them. You can lock on. We got an emote. More blue motes. Blue motes. A very good name. I'm definitely going to steal that, Zeb. Okay, with tiny spiders, but not tarantula. Tarantula are big. God, yeah. Fun fact, that emote I think just came by default with Twitch. I was like working feverishly today to just get various rewards set up and functional. But yeah, would love to do more emotes. I should hang out in more Twitch streams, otherwise I'm gonna end up just copying everything that Azu has. Which, you know, one of my co-workers, when talking about designs and stuff, said that when you're working on designs and ideas and things like that, it's important, it's totally okay to borrow like a thief. But, you know, I'm concerned about being too derivative as well, so I'll try and come up with another set of emotes and things. Pretty odd emote is red. Yeah, exactly. You're cooking Zeb. Yeah, definitely. And I'm afraid of spiders. I'm more motivated to kill them. Wanna contribute somehow. Oh, no, cool. Thank you, Zeb. Still really good emote, you sure? Pretty odd emotes, right? Of course, it's totally okay about taking references and inspirations. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to copy stuff outright. At the same time, it's like, yeah, you do want like a good thumbs up emoji and various other... Like the ones that Azu has, they're all excellent. They're all really appropriate. Plus, I feel like Twitch's default emojis are so specific and weird. Like, I still haven't wrapped my head around it. Sometimes in chat, Mrs. Blue uses some of them, and it's like it works out. It's pretty appropriate. It's still just an overwhelming number, so even having emojis would help make my viewers' lives a little easier. Like specifically these sorts of affiliate emotes. There's a red dot here which suggests that there's one more enemy, but I think I can return to the contract giver, so we should be okay. Alright, I took care of your spider problem.
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Oh, how much money am I going to get? 170! Spiders had me running for my life. Totally okay, thumbs up emoji is everywhere. This one though, is that Cristiano Ronaldo chicken? I have no clue. I don't know why this was, of all the possible emojis, this is the one that Twitch gives you to help you get started. It's a weird looking chicken. It is odd, I will agree. Oh, it's a Blookeeper lol. What? It's a Twitch official thing. I can't. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's like, I think I can see something laughing. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and I'll be sure to curate this stuff a little better. Calling this blue lol is also weird. Pineapple on pizza? Where is Amy pulling all these from? Jebast. Oh, is this list all the random Twitch emoji that's there? Got it. Okay. Jebasted? Oh yeah, no, that is a face and chicken. Like so I'm on my desktop right now. Everything looks tiny to me. It's all so strange. Okay, cool. Jebasted is just frozen on my screen now. That's great. This one's pretty funny. TwitchCon hype. All right. Okay. Oh, anyways, how's the Witcher 3 so far for you so far? Going really well. Finally getting to revisit this DLC that I played maybe an hour of many years ago. So it's nice to be at a place like this, especially because
terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to
this particular area is so like bright and beautiful compared to how dour and depressing the rest of the base Witcher 3 is. So I'm really excited for the opportunity
to trading in wines.
give
More pleasant, I
Geralt
must
the
say.
send-off that
One
he
drinks on the
deserves.
job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense.
Especially
And the
after all the
world's always a
depressing
bit more
choices I
bearable
made
on
in
a
my
buzz.
previous playthrough. Well, it's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. That's fair.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
We're at 106. I should probably get rid... Oh, okay. I can at least sell off some junk. No, I can't. Why? Why do you do this? Oh, he does not accept any weapons. This is a really random shopkeeper. I have a potion of clearance, a potion of restoration. Returns all ability points spent developing... Oh, okay. This is the mutation stuff. Got it. I should make a note of this guy. He's got some really cool stuff. Perfume. Oh, lesser mutagen transmutator. Red to blue. Got it. Also a DLC. Yeah. So it just got announced a couple of hours ago, which is crazy. But there's a Songs of the Past DLC that'll be releasing in early 2027. It'll be focusing more on Geralt, although I'd be surprised if Ciri doesn't make some appearance in it. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. I'm sure they'll release some trailers or something in the next couple of months for that, so that should be exciting to see. Hopefully if I see SSG again, I can tell him. He was interested in checking this out specifically because there's a DLC coming out. But sounds like he has a little bit more of little more time now before he has to do so. Cool. I'm just gonna buy all these transmutator things. I have plenty of money anyway, and yeah, I'm gonna make this shopkeeper the richest guy he's ever been. Wow, 4,000 from like initially having 250. Good for you, man. I can't believe you only paid me like 170 to kill all those spiders. That's barely a contract.
Time I got back on the path.
Looking
So
forward to
long.
watch you stream the DLC. Ah, thanks, Amy. I'm looking forward to play that with all of you guys on stream as well. Oh, so he's an herbalist dude? No wonder alchemy supplies. Interesting. That explains a lot. Alright, Count
Lads,
Belladal.
I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned.
Heck yeah.
It seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Alright.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
Yeah.
Count, sir,
Everybody likes me
do you
here.
mean
This
to
is
go off from
great.
just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise.
Of course.
Vigilant
That's why they're
guards
so
will report any
antsy.
reckless
Okay.
behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Interesting. So I have to make sure he doesn't get hit at all.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Cavere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending.
Why do I feel like I'm not getting the full picture here?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Clarissa?
What?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously.
Okay.
But, we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
I'm going
this
to
device,
kill stuff.
See, the Parastisomac. It, it captures likenesses.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming
I'll
them
be
into
looking.
illusions
Sounds good,
based
Amy.
upon which
Thanks
are
for the
then
look.
made a
Thanks for being my first subscriber once again. Super appreciated. And I'm glad you stopped by.
What it amounts to, yes.
Hope you're able to
Except
have a
you
good
will
rest
first
of your
have to track
evening.
down
Get
the
some
creatures I wish to
nice
capture.
rest after
I know only the very approximate
attending
locations
all
of
the
their habitats.
celebrations.
Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Alright, bro wants to click some
Pretty
photos.
unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high
Aw,
fee.
thank you so
Don't
much,
mind if we
Amy. I
actually talk
appreciate
about
it.
exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Okay, that's a very narrow window. Why can't I make more money?
Sublime!
Okay, wow,
We've a
282.
deal.
Great.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn. Proper light, see, it's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life.
What story could I pick? Alright, never mind. I've never completed this quest before, so this is all very new to me. I also realize I should probably...
Well, the wide and wild world beckons.
What?
The light now is perfect.
That's how it works? It's like a VR headset? Okay.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
Panther's Lair, giant centipedes.
Wouldn't
Okay.
rather be out here with those guards of yours.
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me.
Overprotective,
They're
I see.
overprotective, oppressively so.
Is this that same area? Oh. Oh, okay, this cave. This place was once home to Wispus, a woodland witch eager to help any in need. When Wispus peered into a certain knight's heart, she saw it was black and refused him aid. The knight reacted in wrath and burned the witch alive in her cave. The knight went mad, killed himself, claiming he was tortured by a strange voice whispering in his ear that no one else could hear. Really? The Wispus used to be here. This person. A crone of Velen was in Toussaint?
I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtle for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Okay, we have a bear.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
I've but one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh. I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
I feel like this game has never been about, you know, not fighting.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
God dang, this game didn't have panthers before this DLC. Hey, Mute. Thanks for continuing to lurk. Oh, he's trapped.
Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a
Well,
bear.
that sucks.
Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image.
Okay, yeah, okay. This solution can work. Let's try and open up this trap.
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh
Whoa.
my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Parasticimac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Parasticimacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Alright.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Okay, did not expect
pretty
to
broad
basically
interests
be
for a man
going
of the city.
on a Nat Geographic journey here, but hey, that works.
Painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
Yes,
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the
combat.
same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
Okay. Alright, now we have to look for giant centipedes. Panthers, I can understand.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
I feel like centipedes, though, are usually something I'd have to kill. But let's see how it goes. This is turning into like a mini version of Dune or something.
Sounds loud and clear here.
Okay.
Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. I'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
How about
How
here?
about here?
This is pretty close by.
Oh, isn't it a bit close?
Right.
Alright.
We'll find another spot.
It was yesterday, but you were the 200 followers, so thank you. Aww. Doing some commissioned art, but you and Luffy are on the second monitor at work. Nice, thanks, Mute. Glad to hear that, you know, you are an artist.
Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking.
Alright. Can you share what you're working on? Like, can you give a description? Mute?
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think.
Destroy the nest to flush the giant centipedes out.
Gotta send some through the ground.
Oh,
Try
boy.
tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Okay, let's do art instead. Oh boy. It's an earthquake! Wait for the ow! And that's why I use Gwen.
Exactly what I wanted.
Okay, great. We can run away. He asked us not to kill any of the creatures, so let's try and do so. Hey, can you go now? Please, let's go.
Thank you. Truly
Alright, it worked.
magnificent that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating.
2 emotes, 1
Positively
PFP, and a
exhilarating.
4-page comic. Wow, mute.
I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Really?
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present?
Oh,
Perhaps
no.
challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What
do you
is
have
this
in
going to
mind?
involve?
Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me
No
contented.
flattering the artist.
I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Do you ever stream yourself making your art, mute? It'd be an interesting process. I know a couple of people on Azu's
peacocks?
Discord do so.
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
But always been kind. I
We're
think like
close.
Kidus and a few others.
Eyes in the
do
back
so.
of your head.
Some folks use Canvas. Other folks do it digitally. So just curious about your process, mute. Be fun to watch it on a stream sometime. Ah, listen to those peacocks. That's so cute. Crazy story. So, back in my village home, which is located in the southern part of India, peacocks actually visit our home every so often. They appear most often during the rainy season, and they actually like singing in the rain. Okay, so I'm hearing the sound coming from there. Oh, I'm supposed to find the tracks over here. Got it. Okay. Thought I was supposed to keep an eye out for the sound. But yeah, they're really pretty creatures. My mom and dad... my mom's living more closer to me now, but my dad's usually there. But both of them are always very happy during the rainy season when the peacocks start singing. They start dancing as well, and sometimes they capture videos of it too. Aha! Tracks! No wonder I couldn't find it. Look at those peacock feathers. So pretty.
A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently, and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to
Feather
be
from
able
the
to track the
rump coated in
flock.
suet?
Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
I've heard the term suet before when I was in school. I think it's like a... not a pheromone, but like an oil, a natural oil that animals shed sometimes. It's like, if you ever look at a seal and how they look like they have completely black skin, but it's actually a kind of fur that's coated with suet in order to make it super smooth, and then it makes it really easy for them to swim in water.
Hear that?
Ooh.
They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
Look at that. I had no idea that I'd expect to see this in the DLC. Like panthers, peacocks.
Now, if they could just splay their tails.
It takes
See
a
what I
lot
can
of
do.
effort to
Find a
do
good
that,
spot.
to make these
Ready?
animals.
Use your magic, Witcher.
Okay, we need 3 of them. Alright, 1. Okay, we got another. What? 1, 2. I think they're running a bit far away. Stop it! Ah, look at their feathers.
This'll be a masterpiece. Smile, please.
Who, me? Ouch. Oh no.
Centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have
Followed us,
Get back.
yeah. Oh no, I hope the peacocks don't get eaten by centipedes. Oh, kill. Gotta kill one. Where is it? Alright, there you are. Hi! Ow. Okay. Yikes.
Do not look in my direction.
Okay. What? Oh, stab, stab, stab. What the hell? Oh, sliced it in half.
All over now.
That was tense.
Its legs are super cockroach-like. Man, out of all the insects, cockroaches are my least favorite.
What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that
Peacocks
case,
come to
time
you.
to get back to your
Oh,
camp.
how do you say? Feels magical. Yeah, it is really special.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our
They
gratitude,
start
Master.
dancing, they
lads,
sing,
there
they
was
spread
nothing
their
to fear.
feathers.
Thank you,
It's
Witcher,
really
for looking
nice.
after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
Thanks. Looking forward to the 200 crowns. The hell. I don't know if I never seen them in person myself, but the videos are really nice. Sometimes I think peacocks can fly, but in the videos that my mom or dad have sent, they're usually more just like they jump from a higher point to a lower point and then they just sort of glide down. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Fetch my coin points. New life.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he?
Is
10 years
Clarissa?
back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since.
That's why.
Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too.
That's why the wife has been so
Excursions he
overprotective.
makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Ah, that's sad.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm
Dead
for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. That's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my
40
work for
crowns,
some
okay.
friends, my coterie, so to speak.
Ooh.
Would you come by?
A gallery, why not?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See you.
Okay. Wait until noon tomorrow and go to the picnic. Sounds good. Actually, useful items for loot for a change. Green armor. Ooh, what? You can finally color armor sets now. Should read up on that.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
Alright, man. Thanks for letting us know. What the hell? Bum furrow. Oh my god. Wish I could clip that, man. That's a really good audio file. Okay, so this dude has an art exhibition which will take a little bit of time. So many different places we could go to. Okay, just for the fun of it, let's just explore that area over here. I think we might get to behold a beautiful little vineyard. Ah, look at that. And that is really nice to see. Oh hey, a wraith! Yeah, God forbid I just go for a peaceful walk.
Something's not right.
Why am I punching the wraith? I have a nice sword! Ow, 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 ow. These wraiths are level 47. I'm 39. Okay. Get over here. Well, at least the fights do feel like they're a little bit of a challenge. I'm kind of shocked because I'm more used to being able to kill everything in one hit, so stuff being a little difficult is actually a nice change of pace. I keep saying actually, I hear it now. I think I got it from Azu. He doesn't say actually that often, but maybe it's just me, I don't know. So this place is referred to as an holy crap, a Spriggan, what? Hi! Let's fight. 529 is not great. Oh. Right. It's a... It looks unique, but his moves are all the same as a Leshen. Okay, can we do some building? A bit of slowdown, it's gonna save my ass. Damn, you're ugly. Interesting for a Spriggan to take root in a vineyard. Makes sense, at least he can till the land and get some wine out of it. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, okay. We are liberated, its populace has returned, and then there's just a couple of corpses here. Charlotte's diary. Meticulously kept journal. The last dozen or so pages are written in a nervous hand on tear-warped paper. I'm slowly losing hope the truth will ever get to Francois, that he will ever truly disappear from my life. All my desperate pleas fall on deaf ears, all my entreaties, my begging him to leave me, to leave us alone, I was so foolish and naive to believe he might drop out of sight after he saw Albert and me together. I agreed to meet him for one last conversation. I wanted to explain to him in no uncertain terms I cannot marry him and for him to let me go. But I got drunk, and in his eyes there was this touching sadness in them. He brought me a purse of jewels as an offering. I poured them out into the ground and covered them with dirt, saying I will marry him when they sprout into vines. Francois, he didn't understand, but at least he agreed to leave me alone for the rest of the day. Through the window, I see a storm is brewing and rain will soon begin to pour. Dogs howl to the moon and cats have begun their nighttime serenades. This will be a difficult night and I feel a strange unease. Could it be this is not the end of the story? What? What happened here?
Whoa! Greetings!
So...
You came, you saw, you helped. Thank you, Witcher.
Spurned lover was responsible for her death. Oh, grapes. More grapes. Yay.